Hello and welcome back, friends and family. Paul Walker here, and I'm here for video number 14 out of this 100-day video challenge. We're getting into the nitty-gritty now. We're coming up really quickly to the 25 video mark, where, as I said, the first 25 videos were really going to be about that first 25 days in your business, brand new. And again, for me, going back in time as if this was, the first day with, for me in my business, but obviously having the knowledge and the experience that I've now gained over the 18 months I have been doing this. And as I said, really going back to day one. So video number 14 kind of ties in a little bit with yesterday's video, which if you missed, definitely go back and make sure that you've watched yesterday's video. But today's video is about really making sure that you're ready to sign that person up into your business, okay? So yesterday we briefly talked about having that mindset about making sure that every person you look at, every opportunity, every interaction with someone, is that person going to be your next top income earner? Are they going to be the next sensation? Are they going to be the next whatever? Have that mindset, but also be realistic that not everyone is going to join your business, okay? But today's video is about those people that do join, okay? And we'll go through that sales process, as I say, throughout the upcoming videos. I'll go through a bit more in depth about the sales process, but knowing that a person does say yes and they are ready to get going, this helps before you even get to all those sales process things, okay? You've got to know and you've got to be prepared that if a person says yes, that you want to catch them in that red hot moment, in that buying moment, okay? So you want to make sure that you've got your link to the payment page, or you've got the application forms ready to go with you, because there's nothing worse than getting a person all fired up. They're ready to go, they're ready to sign on the dotted line, they've got the credit card in hand, and you don't have anything there to take action with, okay? Because that's just going to totally just throw a bucket of water on that fire. And that person, you can do everything you want to try and say, hey, I'll give you a call in a couple of hours when I get home, and I'll do this and I'll do that and all that sort of stuff. But in that time between you leaving that conversation and then reconnecting with them, even half an hour, even 5 minutes, it can be the difference. So, that time that you're away from them and they haven't, signed on the dotted line and paid their money, they're going through that buyer's remorse. Is this something that I want to be a part of again? Or, they start to overthink things, and you lose them, and trying to, get them back to that point of that boiling point of, yes, they're going to sign again, can be very, very difficult. I'm not going to say it won't ever happen, but it's a lot difficult to get someone red hot, ready to go, throw the bucket of water on them, and then try and reignite that fire, a little bit later on, because that gap of time, as I say, can be the biggest killer. So this is about being prepared before you even start speaking to someone, okay? Because you're going to get people straight away, first conversation, first couple of, sentences, first couple of words out of your mouth, bang, they might just be, yep, you know what, this is exactly what I'm in for, give you some more information. Or, you know what, I've heard about your company before, I tried to get in contact with the person who was going to sign me up, they went off the grid, so you know what, you just come to me with this, the same opportunity, I'm ready to go, okay? One in a million, I dare say, but it will be, it will be a chance that can happen. But what I'm saying is that be prepared, be that Boy Scout, be the leader, be prepared. So know what links you need to send them to, whatever paperwork, application forms you need to have, how do you put in the credit card, all those type of things you need to know, as I said, where you need to go and how you need to do it. It could be a little bit of a learning experience, especially if you've never dealt with, taking money transactions and stuff before. Granted, I get that. But at least just know where to go or where to find the information to be able to do that. And obviously, if you've got other people in your system, automated systems, that type of thing, you need to make sure that obviously there's no breakdowns in that chain link. Okay, so being prepared. Okay, making sure that the paperwork, the links, whatever it is you need to get that person rock and rolling, is ready to go. And then once they sign on that dotted line, once they've paid their money, what's the next step? Okay, because typically, this day in digital age, they'll normally get sent, a couple of things into an email address, like a startup video, like how to get started, welcome video, those type of things. Okay, even if you're still working in a traditional network marketing form, and you may be still using out your own like printed application forms, tell them what can they expect in the mail. When will their starter pack arrive, or what's the next step for them. Okay. well, what are you doing as a leader? You know, if you're brand new, you may not have thought of this far ahead, but you know, if you're bringing someone into your team, you know, what are the expectations? You know, what are the ground rules that you're setting for you and your team? And you know, and this is a perfect opportunity that they've signed up on the dotted line, they've paid their money. You know, when are you going to set up that business meeting? And that's what I like to call it. Okay, I like to call it like the business meeting. Sit down with that person. They've signed in, you know, they've had a bit of a look around the back office, whatever the case may be. But sit down with that person, you know, go through their goals. What is their expectation? What is your expectation? You know, what are the standards that you want set for your team? So that person knows from day one, you know, exactly what they're getting themselves into, exactly what to expect from you, and obviously what you want them to obviously duplicate with the people that they bring into the business. So being prepared is, you know, 90% of the battle. Because if you come across a little bit like, oh, I don't have the application form on me, or oh, I think the web address is www, you know, whatever, would you want to sign a person that was a bit sketchy about how to get signed up, or you know, didn't know where to put your credit card details or anything like that? You know, that comes across as sketchy. That comes across as really dodgy, really, you know, murky waters, and you don't want that. Okay, when people are in that buying mode, you just want to be simple, quick, speedy. You're through the process, bang, they're on the team, and then you know you're rocking and rolling. You're right, cool. This is how you set up. Okay, so you want to avoid all that kind of any reason for them to have a doubt, any reason for them to start getting that buyer's remorse, or you know hit you with another you know objection to kind of back themselves out of it. Okay, you want to eliminate all that by having yourself prepared, ready to go with the forms and whatever the next step is in the process. So I hope that helps. And if you're obviously you're not aware, if you're not sure, you know where to find that information, speak to your sponsor, ask the questions, send a ticket to support, whatever the case may be. Make sure you find out, make sure that you're clear, and make sure you understand how the process runs. Okay, because exactly you want you know the people that you bring in to duplicate the exact same thing when they start bringing into people, you know, bringing people into their team. So set the standard, be prepared. All right, guys, so I hope that helps you out. That was video number 14. I'm looking forward to, as I said, pushing through to video number 25 as we move along this first initial 25 days in your online business. And that is a very, very crucial part. Be prepared at all times. Be that, you know, be that Boy Scout. So, all right, guys, this is Paul Walker signing out, and I look forward to speaking to you guys all tomorrow for video number 15. All right, guys, see ya.